They've got Avenge coming out with an axe. That's beautiful. So that's going to just possibly prevent Buried Entities from really picking up any Illusion Heroes right now. Phantom Lancer still in the pool. TB still in the pool. Chaos Knight still in the pool. So yeah, let's going to see what's going to happen with this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I am super excited. Yeah, looking at the pickups, I mean, we've got the Warlock. They did play him in the previous game. I don't think he was as successful as he would have wanted to be, but I mean, he did have some good plays, and just wasn't able to capitalize on any of them.
Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, he had a couple good rocks come off. I don't remember if he was able to pick up the Agcept at the end of the day there. Talent Tree also allowing him to get a golem off when he dies. So a lot of potential, on the side there of the Warlock, but maybe just underutilized.
Most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, the Vengeful Spirits and the Axe pickup. Any thoughts on that though?
Venge and the Axe. Well, I mean, of course, we've got a decent stun on the Venge, armor reduction into, we're looking at a Battle Hunger. There's a possible call, so there's going to be a stun and a call into armor reduction and a Battle Hunger. There's a swap, and then there's a Column Blade. So, I mean, very, good potential on the side of TBA.
Yeah, not to forget the illusions that are created, especially when Vengeful Spirit is near.
That's it, exactly.
I mean, that is going to cause a bit of issues. I mean, especially if you've got Axe that's standing in the middle of a team fight. His illusion is still going to be able to do quite a bit of damage.
No, definitely. I've got some great kills off that Venge Spirits running around. Oh. Nice. So the Tiny coming out again.
Yeah, this time Borrowed Entities is going to pick up the Tiny. I think they want to show their potential with that particular hero. I mean, Tiny did have a very good game on the opposite team for Haze, but let's see how Borrowed Entities utilizes this hero.
Yeah, I mean, he was devastated on the side of Haze, tossing people around, jumping in, picking up double damage, getting kills with that tree. He was devastating. And maybe Borrowed Entities picked up a couple tips off the last game, and they feel like Tiny in their hands could be pretty decent.
Yeah, we'll see how they play this one. Now, TBA has got their third pick. They do have some remaining time available. I do see a Winter Wyvern being banned out this time.
Yeah, well, okay, but that's on the side of TBA, yeah. So I was going to say, if kind of Borrowed Entities did it, they'd be like, okay, that Winter was a problem, but it's a good support. It's got heals, it's got the slow, it's got the curse. It's nice to ban out a Winter Wyvern.
Definitely. Still taking their time with that hero, though. I mean,
yeah, really digging into their reserve time right now, and this is only the third pick of the game. They've banned out a Weaver, they've banned out an Ursa, they've banned out a Monkey King, so them some nice big carries. All right, there's another support, possible position 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's actually a Venge and a Lion that's going to be doing quite a bit of roaming. I mean, that double stun is just amazing.
It is going to be very, very awesome. I don't know if the Venge will roam that much. I think we're still waiting for that new patch to see if they're going to bring us back to roaming, what they're doing with the jungle. I know a lot of people are definitely looking forward to 7.20. So maybe that's just going to be a nice laning support Venge. I mean, position 5 Venge is great. You see guys like Kuroki doing it, stacking camps so easily with that Wave of Terror. Could be a Lion 4. It would be quite nice for his mana drain on an opposing carry to get off. The support would be cool. He's got a Hex, he's got a stun. Let's just see what the rest of these picks are going to do to tell us.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I think possibly you could Axe in the offlane position. He does do pretty well there. But I mean, they can swap it up a bit.
You kind of see the big guys like EE, Eternal Envy, they've been playing this Axe support. But I mean, with our 2 supports being shown here in a Lion and Avenge, that's going to definitely be our offline Axe. Nice.
Ooh, the
Drow on the
Drow.
opposing side. So that's great, provides a bit of silence, so that's the tricky part is that Lion and Venge or even the Axe going to be able to get off any abilities? Is it going to stop Axe from a second blink and a call? Life Stealer.
I mean, Life Stealer inside a blinking axe. Oh, that's going to cause some trouble.
That's actually going to be a bomb waiting to happen. I was just about to say, Lifestealer kind of needs a carry sometimes to get him around the map, and this is where you see teams picking up like Spirit Breakers. So yeah, I would say a Blink and Axe with a Lifestealer inside is going to be mean.
It's going to do quite a bit of damage, but I mean, he can also go into the Vengeful Spirit, especially with that swap. Yeah, possibly a nice little combo that they're going to expose. I
mean, we'll just have to see. These teams have obviously been practicing. They've known the cup's been coming up, and they've obviously done a couple of private lobbies. And they're really prepared for this. And I'm keen to be surprised. Oh no!
No. I think Borrowed Entities, their heart is like sitting at their backside, knocking whatever's in there out.
I mean, you know what? They banned a Storm Spirit. They could have banned Invoker. They've just had a devastating game against Invoker. Should have banned him out, but instead, yeah, they go for the Storm Spirit. Hectic.
Yeah, I think Borrowed Entities are like kicking their own backsides right now. It's like, why?
The thing is, sometimes drafts go one of two ways. You either ban a kind of according to the draft, you react and you counter, or you just ban what you don't like. You know what your team hates, you know what you don't play well against, you ban that hero. And I wonder if Borrowed Entity should not have banned that Invoker.
Yeah, and we've got another Wind Ranger coming up.
Another Wind.
Yeah, he did play him in the mid lane. Once again, he's going to go up against another Invoker. Now, hopefully from the first game they played against Hayes, Tango's going to be a bit more careful, not take as much risks. But then again, you could possibly have Drow Ranger mid as well. But I think in this situation, he is going to go into safe lane.
Yeah, well, is it going to be another... So what is that? Is that an offlane Tiny then, more than likely? I think Dung Beetle played that Necro and he was offlane, so sure, we've got an offlane Tiny with a... Could be a safe lane carry Drow. Maybe Tango just does prefer playing mid.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see how they're going to do this particular one. But yeah, this is TBA going up against Borrowed Entities. This is still the group stages to find out where they will be ranked basically in the tournament that's coming up. So yeah, I mean, a very good initiative, the Shadow Cup. It's just getting the names of those amateur teams out there and also giving them the exposure and the feel of what it's like to actually play in a game that is casted live and that is being watched out as well. Quick shout out to Steven also joining us online. Thank you very much, Beatrice Durant, you there. And yeah, let's get this game underway. Just going to introduce the side of TBA very quickly. We've got the Invoker. It seems that he's going to be played by Killswitch. Then we've got Lifestealer. He is going to be played by Feed Me. The Axe is going to be played by Loco Mapustervark.
Well, that's a name and a half to say.
Lion, he seems to be played by KFC 777. And then finally, Eystermeis is going to be playing on the Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you opened up on the side of TBA. I definitely wasn't going to be prepared to say that Axe name at all, too long for my comfort. But yeah, on our dire side, we've got Borrowed Entities, Drow Ranger played by Thor, Dung Beetle taking on a Tiny this game, Nova playing a Warlock, Tango picking up a second Wind Ranger of the evening, and Fiendish Sage taking on an Earth Spirit. That's cool. It obviously the man likes to play kind of these high versatility, or should I say high mobility kind of position forwards. Earthshaker can get around the park. Blink and Echo Slam, as we know. Oh, look at that, you know, Earth Spirit just easily able to roll around the map with his boulders. Yeah, Fiendish Shades obviously doesn't really want to play boring supports.
Yeah, the Earth Spirit pickup is a nice one though, but look, it can either go good or it can either go bad. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that's going to go up against the Lifestealer though. He does have the Rage. Hasn't picked up on level 1 though. He has gone with the Feast. But I mean, you should be able to dodge those attacks with the Rage.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Lifestealer's got a natural BKB, which is great. Man, I'm a little stressed that this Invoker kind of... Is it also like a psychological thing, you know, Buried Entities just like the mental game, you know, is this Invoker going to wreck them again? Are they now... Is Tango feeling stressed going mid? He is going mid once again. Oh, I'm panicking for him.
Most definitely. But we'll see how he's going to do this game. We do have the Axe and Venge in the top lane though. Wanting to go from the backside.
So it's a little suspicious. No one's blocking their camp and Drow arrives there. No one's home. Of course, you know, Axe doing Axe things is just going to stop the lane. Venge also here, not showing in lane though. Yeah, look at this. He's there about to pull the camp. Pull the lane at least. I don't know.
Venge does have the magic missile, took level 1. He hasn't taken the wave of terror just to help Axe get those creeps down quicker and take their armor.
I wonder if it's not going to backfire because this Drow is just going to stand in the lane and farm though. But I suppose the Axe is also getting the farm.
Definitely. At the bottom lane, Fiendish Sage and Dung Beetle taking a lot of damage, but now Fiendish Sage, he's finding himself in a bad situation, quickly rolls out.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the Earth Spirit, kind of just high mobility, able to get out, saves himself. But first blood top, and the Drow falls, not even the Warlock.
Yeah, Warlock did go for that Shadow Word. Does pop it on Axe, but I think rather he should have done it to himself because he's taking so much damage. Axe.
Battle Hunger will kill him though. It's got the 12-second duration. It's over.
Oh, he actually managed to survive.
Oh, lucky bugger! I promise you that. I mean, Axe really provides kind of aggressiveness in the lane. As you can see, they're just standing there halfway between tier 1 and tier 2, just dominating, just saying, you're not going to get creeps. But this Drow is able to farm under his tower though.
Yeah, but for how long is he actually going to be able to sustain that?
Oh, and bottom there's a bit of trouble onto the Tiny.
Yeah, it's Fiendish Shades quickly getting some health regen. Stun coming out. But even in the mid lane, Killswitch is taking quite a bit of damage there from Tango.
Throw your stun. That's a dead Warlock. Battle Hunger did get him. But the Venge fell as well.
Yeah, Axe does have a TP scroll. I think he just stayed there way too long.
Yeah, I think Thor is going to be able to pick him up here. He does get the Battle Hunger onto the Drow.
Actually, no. It seems that Axe is starting to turn the tides here.
Oh,
wow,
boy.
Beautifully played.
Look, I'm not even going to pronounce his name.
I think
so
Axe is going to be in trouble here now.
Quite possibly, but look at that. He's going to get an early Vanguard. He's literally going to pick it up in about under 4 minutes. Oh, that's almost the worst thing to play against offlane is an aggressive Axe who knows how to play an aggressive Axe and can just rattle your lane and kind of get kills as they've done. Venge kind of rotates mid, is able to stun this wind.
Oh, Tango is actually doing surprisingly well in this game.
Yeah.
I think he took some tips from the previous Invoker He is playing quite aggressive. I mean, I would have thought he would have maybe stood back a bit, take you know, last hits when he possibly can. But yeah, he's being aggressive, and I think that's what he didn't do in the game against Hayes.
I think also kind of maybe Tango's just testing what Kill Switch is about. You know, was the last Invoker just a better Invoker player? And if he can push his luck and get these last hits, he's going to. And if Kill Switch doesn't punish it for him, then, you know, Tango's going to try what he can. So this top lane, Axe and Venge is still here farming these creeps.
We've got Dung Beetle that's actually joined the fight. They're going to be able to take out the Lion, but Feed Me now trying to smack away. Doesn't have the rage as yet, but he does have open wounds. It's not going to be enough to sustain the fight, so he's just going to back away.
No, unfortunately not. And the thing is, his Earth Spirits run around to get the bounties, managed to pick up both sets of bounties. Top lane are not too worried about it right now. Venge is going to collect. So just the Drow kind of pinging here, saying like, guys, what's going on? This Axe is just dominating us. He's got his Vanguard already. Oh, he has trouble.
Oh, we've got Findy Shades in the mid lane stalking Kill Switch. He's going to try get up the hill. He's going to try kick him back. Yes, he manages to do it. So beautiful little shackle coming through as well as the roll. Now Kill Switch. He's in trouble. Does try and survive, but no. Not going to be able to do that. Beautiful play coming in from Findy Shades. And Tango just taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and Thor manages to kill the Axe top lane as well. So any team with a Drow Ranger, they're able to snowball, and Drow can snowball. So if they can deal with this Axe and maybe stop the aggression top, you know, Burrowed entities have a much better chance this game on the back of a Drow.
Yeah, I do feel that Burrowed entities are doing much better in this game, though it is still the early stages. I mean, Wind Ranger is doing very well against this Invoker being played by Kill Switch. And yeah, I mean, it all depends on how he's going to be able to sustain this lane. And so far he's doing very well.
Yeah. Both level 6. Kind of both getting some decent form. Actually, the Invoker not so much. About midway on the table.
Now, oh, Findy Shades, he's finding himself in a difficult situation. But no, he's just going to roll away. And Lion is not going to be able to catch him.
Yeah, he's got a double D as well with an Orb of Venom. Not many sustainer items on him down bottom either.
Yeah, Vengeful Spirit making easy work of the Drow. Just a quick call in there from Axe, just ensuring that Drow attacks him rather than the Venge. Nova, oh no, he's stuck. He's actually walking out.
Does manage to get away. In comes the TP and Drow. There is a magic missile on the side of the Venge. Nice. This could be a guaranteed kill.
Nice
nope.
Little silence, but are they doing it now? Because Findy Shades is here. Axe is silenced up. Beautiful little roll in, giving that vision to the Drow so that he can get those frost arrows off. He's not able to run much closer though. Those trees are blocking him, but Axe is he's surviving.
Yeah, and our Axe has only died. Yeah, Axe is 3 for 1, so he's doing well. He's already got a Vanguard up, choosing to go boot second, which is fine because he got a very early Vanguard, which is great.
Right, we do have a request online though. Muzz, are you able to try and pronounce the name of the player that is playing Axe right now?
Well, I also see the viewers are requesting it. I'll definitely try my best. And we've got an Axe called Lukama Pusterfark. Goodness, I couldn't try that. That one goes out to Peaches Pietros. Did try my best.
That was good, but yeah, we can see that Axe isn't bothered by his name, but they quickly turn their attention there onto the Warlock. He is being chased down by creeps as well. Fatal Bonds is attached onto the Axe, but now we've got...
Oh, he's in deep trouble.
Well. quick little wind run trying to slow him down, but they're focusing attention on both. Beautiful silence coming in. Venge is going to fall. We do have those illusions. Axe, he's trying to fight as best he can, but he is going to go down. Tango has to get out of that situation. But yeah, unfortunately he doesn't make it. Nice little rotation.
Oh, beautiful Sunstrike onto the Wind Ranger as well.
Yeah,
and they've denied top tower. Yeah, so this Invoker, this game's deciding he's not going to go for a Quas Wex build. He's going for the Quas Exhort build, and he's got a really strong Sunstrike on him, and he's looking to take mid tower as well.
Yeah, definitely. Is there a possibility that we can actually see Borrowed Entities coming back from a loss and actually take a win?
I mean, of course, you know, they can go back into the change rooms, they can have a chat with the captain, and, you know, they can just... Oh, Sunstrike misses, but... I definitely think so. I think teams have come back from bigger losses than this. In fact, if you look at last year's TI, Team Liquid were dropped all the way into the losers bracket, and they won their whole way through just to win the TI, so, of course.
Definitely, but this Axe is quite relentless. Oh, he actually manages to block it.
Yeah, and it looks like Fiendish Sage might be in a spot of trouble. He does get his items pulled to him at the moment. Yeah, this is an aggressive Axe. He's got his Blink queued up now as well. Oh, doesn't have enough for Cullion Blade, but does kill the Warlock.
Yeah, this Axe, or should I say Invoker, managed to get a kill, and that's going to be Tango again. That's going to go down.
Yeah, and he's pinging the crap out of this Invoker, you know, just really, you know, saying, guys, like, what the hell? That's the thing, you know, if you lost mid to an Invoker as good as the last game, and now you're losing again to another Invoker, oh man, your morale must just be beat.
Yeah, that's definitely, it's so disheartening. It makes you think about your position twice, but we'll see how he handles the pressure.
Pressure makes diamonds, doesn't it?
Most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, just looking at the Drow Ranger quickly, he does have the power treads up.
Yeah, he's looking to get his Dragon Lance up quickly just to get that extra range.
We do have the phase boots on Wind Ranger now as well as a Smoke of Deceit.
Yeah, so the Warlock is stacking camps. I was just about to say I'd love him to stack some camps for this Drow, because this Drow will need to snowball if they're looking to win the game. Does manage to get a good stack up here, but of course they're playing against the Axe, and as you can see, Axe is farming their jungle as well, which is not going to work out for Drow, unfortunately.
Yeah, this Axe doesn't have a care in the world. As long as he gets his farm and his blink up.
Oh, and we're in a position to see a very quick blink. He's 200 gold away from it.
Most definitely. KFC way out of position, taking so much damage from the tower.
Oh!
Tango taking a kill.
You know, as you're saying, overstretching and you will be punished for it. And the thing is, there's nothing like range on a single unit of power shot. I mean, sure, if he was hiding behind a couple creeps, they might have survived, but there was no chance.
Oh no, that tower definitely gave him a couple of love taps, and at the end that power shot did get him down.
And the thing is, I think KFC also had a couple creeps away. He could have taken the aggro, and he just didn't, so that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that Wind Ranger quick decision, but now they're trying to go into Dung Beetle. That Rage hasn't been used yet. Beautiful stun coming out as well as the Sunstrike, but Dung Beetle moving the other way. But he's still caught in a bad situation. We do have the Earth Spirit also coming in to help. Dung Beetle juking his way through the tree line. But Fiendish Sage coming in to help. Nova is also there. Hasn't...
Oh, we got... Yeah, we got quite a hectic support rotations there. Looking for this lowly lion here. Got the Witch Doctor coming in, able to heal our tiny... Oh, in goes Fiendish Sage.
Oh, was that a bad decision? But he does
possibly
get the ulti off. KFC is going to go down. Quick little toss in. But Feed Me, he's taking a world of damage. He doesn't have any mana remaining. And that's the Golem coming out. No slow as yet. Last word being popped as well. Everyone's jumping
Oh,
on quickly, and he is
man,
going to
that's
go
it.
down.
Oh, look at this. Unfortunately, this Lion has no Hex. There's no Hex. He's got two in his, he's got 3 in Spikes and 2 in his mana regen, and not a single one in Hex. Hex has got a starting duration of 2.5 seconds. I mean, a level 1 Hex has got more than a level 3 Earth Spike. Why would KFC not pick up that Hex?
Yeah, I think it comes down to him just wanting to get rid of the mana, which I think he feels is more important.
The thing is, he can pick up a level 1 Earth Spike and a level 2 Hex and have a 3-second stun duration. So I think also just kind of leveling of abilities, that's not, he hasn't really done it correctly for my liking.
Yeah, let's, let's
got a
go
blink
pretty
on our
much
axe.
I mean, it's 15 minutes in, it's 11 all. Only with 1,000. Oh, but we have got a swap going on to Tango, and quickly the Sunstrike comes out.
Beautiful swap into Sunstrike.
Wind runs there, but now Venge, he's in a bit of trouble. Thor is going to take the chance, but that illusion now comes out. Axe wastes no time jumping on to the draw, but Killswitch does manage to get it. Another roll through from Fiendish Sage. TP coming out from Axe.
Oh, man, what a toss by the Tiny. Unfortunately, nothing's going to happen, and Axe does manage to get away alive. So does Killswitch.
That would have been super awesome if you went all the way to the base. I would have possibly wet myself laughing.
Man, that's the thing. Sometimes how you think there's an amateur Dota, but you see the best players come out.
Yeah, most definitely. And we can definitely expect to see a lot more, especially from the side of the Dire. I mean, I have spoken to them during the break, and they seem pretty keen. They've been together for a couple of months now, and as we can see, they are starting to work together now.
Yeah, the Strauss picked up a bit more farm. You know, she's got her Dragonlance bounty. She's queued up her Chrysalis right now. Could be a dead Venge right here if he gets off a shackle shot. Unfortunately, Venge will get away.
Not gonna bother him that much.
Yeah, so this Venge is left to farm. I think they know she's gonna need a lot of farm. This Axe has got him pretty big right now. He's gonna get a Blade Mail and then her damages for naught.
Borrowed Entity is definitely doing a lot better than game number 1. And I mean, it does take a lot of mental strength to recover from a loss like the one they had previously. And 17 minutes in, 13 for 12.
Yeah, you do need some serious mental fortitude to come back from a game like that. You know, Tango's having a much better game, looking to push the tower's top. Oh, he has a bit of trouble.
Definitely a tornado coming out there from the Invoker, but actually he's going to run into it. Beautiful little golems coming out as well, but those images are starting to work against the side of TBA, and Borrowed Entities coming back, double kill going to, and they're getting a tier 1 tower.
Oh, but meanwhile on the other side, Feed Me has taken the tier 2 tower off the Dire. So I mean, a tier 1 trade for a tier 2 trade is not that great. Did get a big 3 kill though.
Yeah, the only thing is that, look, Borrowed Entities have to work a lot harder than the side of TBA. And I mean, that's just because of the heroes that were taken. I mean, those illusions, whenever they kill someone, comes back with a vengeance. And it does hamper them quite a bit.
Oh, here we go. He has trouble there. All TPing behind them.
Look at that play. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, here comes a huge blink in from the Axe. Oh, there we go. Call in on the drow. Into Sunstrike. Does kill him. Cullen Blade. Yes.
This side of TBA is thinking, look, but we've had enough double kill going there to the Axe. It's I think it's still too early to call. I do think that Borrowed Entities have a lot more to offer, and I think they've actually shown that. So yeah, I don't think this game's over quite yet.
No, not for a long while. I mean, we've all played dirty games that have gone for an hour long and had the missus complain to us as well.
Most definitely. I've been in the dog box. But such is life.
Tango and Dung Beetle pushing out the bottom tower. Feed Me coming in. Oh, and managing to TP out. Wind Ranger will survive.
Nice. Look at that damage Feed Me is doing, though.
That's some serious damage. What does he have? Just an omelet and an Echo Saber.
No, in the mid lane, though, we do have... Oh, just look at that combo is coming out from this Invoker. But does have the Ghost Walk. Is there any detection? No.
I'm actually loving the combination of Venge, swap stun into an Invoker, Sunstrike. It's beautiful.
Oh, they're doing very, very well here. But it does still seem that TBA is on the back foot.
Yeah, just for now, what do they have? Just one Kenneth with going in for Burrowed, though, however.
Oh, they're doing very, very well.
I'd say the net worth graphs are also quite mixed. You know, it's kind of Drow to Axe to Lifestealer, so it's not too bad. But yeah, towers are definitely getting pushed out. They're pinging out top. Oh, got double D on our Tiny. It's gone.
Burrowed Entities, their team fight is absolutely phenomenal. And I have to say that Finji Sades, he's actually playing very, very well.
Yeah, I would say his Earth Spirits definitely have a good game. He's managed to rotate around the map pretty good. He's getting off some decent boulders, and he's definitely caught out some good players. Oh, there we go. A Blade Mill coming in for our Axe. Phase Boots. Phase Boots is interested on the Venge. They usually pick up Tranquil Boots, so she's looking for a bit more damage.
Yeah, I think that is just for the swap. Activate the Phase Boots, and you're able to run through the creeps.
They're pinging for a big team.
But now we've got a smoke coming up. I don't think that was detected at all. Are they going to run into a smoke team? And this is going to be epic.
Double smoke, murder in the river.
Beautiful silence coming through. All of the heroes being caught out. That's the golem being dropped. Axe smacking away at Thor. He is going to be able to get them. And that is the Lion and the Venge that's also gone down, as well as the Drow Ranger. Finji Sage is there, that upheaval coming through. That's another hero that's going to go down. That was the Wind Ranger. He is being smacked to pieces, and Axe has to be on the run right now. But look at Feed Me. He's trying to
Sunstrike!
as best as possible. Now Axe once again coming in with a Battle Hunger. Double kill going there to Feed Me. Nova, he's got to get out of there. He's got no spells whatsoever. Everything is absolutely on cooldown. Call coming from the Axe, and that's a dunk. Team wipe.
Team wipe. Bird Strike did not see that happening. Yes, double smoke caught in the river. What exciting plays.
Just look at this fight recap. I mean, the damage done on the side of TBA, almost 9,500. On the side of Borrowed Entity, 7,000. The XP exchange is almost 6k, whereas Borrowed Entities only get 1.5. So, I mean, that was a massive fight.
And borrowed entities make negative gold out of that exchange, minus 400. Shame.
Yeah, they tried to give it everything they had, but Axe immediately jumped onto the Drow Ranger, and he was not able to do anything.
Oh yeah, call in the river into Sunstrike. Oh, that's a dead Drow Ranger.
Oh, Finji Shades and Tango trying to smack his way through.
You're not gonna get away.
Oh, he's actually gonna find the Lifestealer. He's gonna go down. Beautiful little tornado, as well as the meatball coming through. But not able to capitalize on the silence from Finji Sage.
So Lifestealer tried to TP out with that natural BKB of his, but actually Dung Beetle played it really well. Waited for that BKB to just come off, stunned him, and they got that easy kill. Oh man, the plays are amazing.
Yeah, most definitely. This Earth Spirit though, is like jumping around the map, rolling past everyone, kicking them back into the team fight. You know, he's ensuring that he isolates at least one person. And
he's doing his job well. He's really getting good stuns off on his boulder. Like you said, getting around the map, he's just TP top, he's clearing the wave out.
No, that
Our
was a
Warlock.
pretty good fight.
Our Warlock, yes, he's going to build himself up a slow Egg Scepter now, but he's trying his best. Oof, nice eggs on the Invoker. Oh, we're going to have a Desolator on this Feed Me. That's going to be exciting.
Oh, yeah, he's going to hit absolutely hard.
Smoke coming in bottom. They're not going to find anyone. This Dire Jungle's empty, pinging out the eyes. Possibly just going to get a smoke and ward.
I mean, I do like the warding from the side of Borrowed Entities. I mean, they do have quite a bit of vision. They are missing some D-wards, though.
Yeah, so everyone's just in opposing jungles right now.
I think Tiny now, he's moving
Oh,
towards
they're
that
moving
position.
in for the kill. Invis Tiny looking to catch the Axe. Axe blinks out. Oh, caught the line.
Yeah, Lion needs to get out of there, but a beautiful stun coming out there from the Earth Spirit, as well as a pullback on the Silence. Is Axe gonna... No, but he actually gets initiated on by the Tiny. That beautiful little Silence coming out there from the Drow as well, but the Blade Mail is popped. Drow is forced to stop attacking. Another ulti coming out there. Tiny, he's on the run, but he's gonna go down that Golem. Oh, Venge actually tries to save himself. But just look at this, taking out TBA, and that was actually a team wipe there for a second.
Yeah, it was good. It was a decent team up. I think Venge thought she was going to get away. Tango takes the double kill there in the fight. Man, nice plays. We actually got a blink now on our Wind Ranger. Got some nice items coming onto the Jar. She's got her Shadow Blade complete.
Yeah, nice little shackle going there. Not what happened there?
I don't know. Tango misses the power shot as well. I don't know. Tango suspected maybe some TP and allies coming in through the jungle and nothing happened. She ran away. She could have killed the lion. Didn't do it though.
Most definitely. I mean, I thought for sure that would have been a kill.
Meanwhile, mid tower's been glyphed. Nothing's happening. There's a siege taking it on them. Axe defending. Oh man, it's a pity. Tango should have killed that lion for some gold.
Yeah.
Things are looking a lot more even, I'd say, for Borrowed Entities. This game, 26-25 with a 1k, net worth lead. I'd say, yeah, they're definitely doing a much better showing this game.
Yes, I think they got their heads stuck into this one. I do still feel a bit sad that Tango wasn't able to capitalize on that kill.
Unfortunately, it's just what happens. You suspect a friend's TPing and you make a run for it. Did have a shrine behind him as well, which could have proved to be a problem.
Yeah, this Axe, he's currently got to that Vanguard with the Blink and the Blade Mail. He is building his way towards the BKB now.
In fact, he's got a BKB, just waiting for the courier to bring it out to him.
Yeah, this Axe is going to be tanky as hell.
Oh, with a BKB on the Invoker as well. So massive power spark coming in for this side of TBA. Oh, actually the courier is dead, so it's not going to happen for him right now, but he does have the item. He's just going to run back to base quickly and pick it up. No, he won't, will he? They need him in the fight.
He's got Lifestealer inside him right now, so that's going to be a blink. Ooh, nice little smoke.
Oh, Invoker actually brought out the BKB form, so both of them have BKBs on them right now.
Oh, and there's a double damage.
Oh, here's a lack of fight about to happen.
They're sneaking inside the Roshan pit. Haven't picked up the DD as yet.
Oh, they're baiting them out. Tango's gonna fall for it.
Oh,
no!
Beautiful engagement going through. That is a wombo combo. And that is Drow and Tiny that dropped down so quickly, as well as the Earth Spirit. But now the assault is real. Tango is caught out. Nova, he is on the run, but it seems that he's actually going to be able to escape and double kill going there to kill switch. It's only the Warlock that just manages to get away with 53 HP.
Oh, yeah, next to nothing. And that's an open Roche pit for the side of TBA.
Yeah, they are pinging for it.
Yeah, they might consider taking it. Oh man, so that was just a nice bait from that double damage. Tango was like, this is too good to pass up, and unfortunately, what a bait.
Yeah, they were patient in that one. I did think for a second there that Axe did miss the call, but I think they all just turned around and went for it.
Yeah, everyone back on the side of Borrowed Entities except for the Wind Ranger. No Roche push right now.
No, I do feel Borrowed Entities have a lot more in them. I mean, they've definitely proven themselves this particular game.
Yeah, definitely. And Thor looking to pick up his 4-staff. He's going to build into a Hurricane pack. Just giving him a lot more mobility, able to jump out of the fights, giving him that extra damage. But TBA are looking to take the Roche. Borrowed Entities are unaware of it. No wards around the pit.
No, no scans either as yet.
No scan. Whole team's chilling in this jungle here, and it falls. Right, 30 minutes in, so they got about until 35.5 minutes to play with that Aegis. On the lifestealer, nice, that's a good carrier. Is there a possible smoke up again on the side of TBA? No smokes.
Yeah, I don't see a smoke on any of the year roads. They do have a dust though. The entire team of Borrowed Entities know exactly where they are. And there is a smoke on Warlock. I think he's calling all of them together. But now, this is going to be a very interesting fight. Awards going up in the vicinity, more or less in the same area. Look at that, 2 wards right next to each other. Is Tiny going to go in first? Is he going to be swapped out? Nice little stun going up onto Feed Me. He does get the power shot, but that Sunstrike misses. Just look at that Lion fall, as well as Warlock. Feed Me trying to go onto Wind Ranger, but he's not able to do anything there. Axe is there with the Blade Mail. Oh, that is the Aegis of Immortal that's being popped. Axe does go down, but now Feed Me, he's getting back up. Nice tornado coming through. Feed Me is still there. He's being slowed. The Wind Run's coming out, but no.
Oh, double kill for Tango.
Is he going to be able to get the Vengeful Spirits as well? He does get disarmed. Thor is still there. Beautiful little silence, and he manages to get the Invoker. Now Tango running up to Revenge does manage to get the stun and a triple kill.
Beautiful shackle shot. Beautiful shackle shot onto the TPing guy, and he got him. Triple kill for Tango.
That was a beautiful fight. Just look at that fight recap. XP exchange 10,000. Huge for the side of Borrowed Entity. They're needing it. They got themselves a nice 3k net worth lead. That was big.
Triple kill on the side of Tango, and Drow did pick up a Hurricane pack. 4,000 gold for Tango. What is he about to build?
Yeah, it's just, insane. I mean, that Lion, the moment the fight started, he popped like a bag of knickknacks.
Ha! Like a teenager's pimples.
It's possible. Truly possible.
That was a great fight for on the side of Borrowed Entities. They really needed that push, and Drow was able to take the mid-tier 2 tower, so that was much needed for them.
Yeah, they actually got up to a 4k team net worth, 33 minutes in the game, 32 to 33, and this game is still far from over.
No, it's nice and even. It's looking good on both sides. The team fights, they're always finding each other at the weirdest places. You know, they smoke into the river. They smoke into top shrine. maybe the supports could pick up the warding game a bit so we can just kind of see a bit of information on when teams are sneaking up on each other. But for us casters, it's exciting.
Oh, most definitely. We do have a smoke up on Venge that is now being used. They know more or less where two of the heroes are. There is a Sentry Ward here at top.
Our Lifestealers jumped into the Axe, looking to run around, backed up, but then Invoker got a Lion on their flanks. Borrowed Entities mid, not seeing the action yet. Axe running around.
Now, Tango, he might find himself in a difficult situation, but he has gone around. But now they're going to find a Warlock. Beautiful little jump in there from the Axe as well as the Lifestealer. Quick response there from the Sunstrike. Golems coming out as well. Warlock has gone down as well as Lion once again. Tiny, he's in danger as well as the Drow. Both of them go down, but they are still fighting it out. Earth Spirit is there. He's also going to fall. Quick buyback coming in, and I think that is Invoker that's also fallen. But that Illusion is going to chase down Wind Ranger. Call and the blink from Axe does miss.
And, you know, just like that, the side of TBA gets a 3-man kill on the other side, and they're able to push up to the mid. Nice swap.
That's a dieback on the Tiny. He's out for 70 seconds.
Oh, Tango out as well for over a minute. And this is a chance, if ever it was, for TBA to push that tower.
Yeah, Wind Rangers decided to actually buy back.
They can't. They can't. Creeps all the way back here. They can do nothing. Man, that's terrible. When you have creeps so far behind you, you can't even push. And a buyback from Tango as well.
Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful Dota. And I mean, this coming from amateur teams. I mean, I don't think any of these teams that are playing are first or second division. All of them are ladders. And they performing pretty well.
No, they are showing us an excellent evening of Dota here.
Most definitely. I'm really, really enjoying this. And it's a lot more than what I expected.
So Axe is looking to build up his heart right now. He's got a BKB, he's got a Crimson God, so he's pretty solid in tank. He's got some nice AoEs for the team with the Crimson and that heart. That heart's just going to make him super tanky right now. He's already got 3,000 health, so he's a big boy. Tiny, yeah, Tiny's also got 3,000 health as well, so...
Now, on the Drow Ranger, he does have the Daedalus as well as that Hurricane Pike.
Oh, yes.
So he's looking pretty dangerous.
Yeah, that's the thing now. Kind of, they gave the Drow a bit of a chance to and get items, god items in a Daedalus. Possibly looking to build a Satanic next. So yeah, he's going to be big. Now, Axe trying to jump into the Tiny, not going to make it. He's also got the same health as you. Wind chasing him down. Nice Shackle Shock.
Now, he needs to be very careful because, yeah, that Blade Maul is going to be up in a couple of seconds. Axe is strong enough to tank most of the hits.
Oh yeah, and I mean, he's got 3,300 health, and with the hard coming, he's probably going to push him over to 4k health, which is huge.
Oh, Feed Me going up onto the Drow, but he does have the Shadow Blade available. Now KFC coming out with a Dust. Doesn't find anyone really. Tiny has got that Echo Saber, and it looks like he's building into a Silver Edge as well.
Yeah, Tiny getting the Silver's Edge.
Roshan may respawn within 25 seconds.
Yeah, they picked it up at 30 seconds, so usually you can roughly wait about, what, 8 to 10 minutes, so yeah. We might get a Roche spawn up soon.
10 seconds before the truth is revealed. Borrowed Entities is moving towards it. Beautiful little jump in there. That stun misses from the Lion.
Oh, nice call from Axe. Doesn't get anyone.
Whoa, the damage. Oh, Warlock once again. He's going to go down. Feed Me taking quite a bit of damage there from the Drow. But look at that. The Hurricane Pike going to work. The Spirit has also gone down.
Oh, and as well, Invoker will fall to the wind.
Yeah, Tango looking for the Venge, and he does manage to find him.
Oh,
Double
nice double
kill.
kill.
They are at the shrine. Hasn't been. Oh, it has actually been activated. Dung Beetle taking a lot of damage there. Lion as well. Is he going to be able to survive? Beautiful little 4-star there. Feed me now. Tango, he's on the run. And just look how quickly TB8 actually turns that fight around.
Yeah, it was huge. And yes, I thought, that Tiny was very brave, kind of jumping behind the shrine, and then everyone died for it. And that's a 4-for-2 trade. And our rush is not up just yet. X checking it out. Nothing happening inside the pit.
Still got about 45 seconds before Roshan becomes available. And that is exactly what TBA is waiting for. I think they're going to want to try and finish within the next team fight or two.
Yeah, you pick up the rush. Make sure you push out your lanes. Kind of this is close to tower, this is close. And then, yeah, go take towers and Rexes. Wind able to pick up all the gold. Invis in the river as well.
Yeah, Axe just needs to be careful. He is isolated from the entire team. He does not have the Lifestealer inside him.
Oh, Tango just missing him though. Would have been great if they caught him.
Yeah, and that's 2 seconds before Roshan respawns. And there he's back, Grandpa Roshan.
Yep, and that was exactly a 10-minute respawn. Alright, so Buried Entities don't know Roche is back. TBA, however, do. So they've got the small upper hand of trying to get this Roche pit. And they are going to go for it. Oh, I don't know if Lion really puts out enough damage to be taking this. Oh, but in does come the Invoker.
Yeah, they're not really doing that much damage to Roshan. But now, with the Cold Snaps as well as Feed Me there, Feed Me does have the Assault Cuirass as well as the Desolator and the Skull Basher. He does manage to pick up the Aegis of Immortal. We do still have the cheese. They're going to give it to the Invoker.
Yeah, Aegis going back to Feed Me and jumps into his trusty axe friend. This is it. Aegis, lanes are getting nice and shoved.
This is possibly going to be a massive, massive fight. Everybody is there. Axe does decide to jump in. Beautiful call as well as Feed Me coming out. Sun strikes as well.
Huge Cataclysm coming out.
Nobody's actually gone down yet, but
forcing Zhao to buy back.
Yeah, Zhao actually went down. I missed that one. Now Tiny's gonna fall. This Warlock, he's being phased.
Oh, triple kill, ultra kill. My goodness, just give him the rampage, will you? Tornado coming in does pick up the Wind Ranger.
I don't think he knows Wind Ranger is there. He is invis with that wind run. Thor is trying absolutely everything to get him down.
He's been too greedy for his rampage, which does cause his death. But the tier 3 tower is taken. So good distraction tactics coming out from Axe.
No, that's mid tower gone.
Oh man, that's it.
No, I do feel that TBA failed to capitalize on that.
I mean, they did manage to push this tier 3 tower. They got an ultra kill on the Axe, which is big. Forced some buybacks from the Drow as well. All in all, it wasn't too bad of a trade just for an Axe. We got Cheese still an Invoker, which is great. Unfortunately, Lifesteal is what lost his Ages of the Immortal. KFC slowly trying to get his Ages up with AoE on his Finger of Death.
They're doing pretty well. Borrowed Entities, they possibly looking to gain a little bit more ground. But they need to be very careful. This Axe is very, very strong.
This axe is strong, and I mean, when you saw that early game, the aggression he had was huge in that lane. I mean, he's got himself a heart now. 4,400 health is massive. Tiny's rocking 4.2k at the moment.
Tiny does make use of the Shadow Blade, but yeah, he's not going anywhere close to that Venge yet.
So Zhao also looking to pick up her BKB. Is kind of put the Morbid Mask on lock. Satanix is going to come up after a bit of spell immunity.
I see Drow Ranger's also building his way towards a BKB.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be quite a big item for him. He possibly could have gone for the Agnum Scepter as well.
Could have. I think, you know, that just kind of splits your arrows a bit versus is this going to keep you alive and sustain? I mean, she even put the Satanic on hold just to get up a BKB so she could last longer in those fights.
Yeah, once that BKB comes online, I mean, he's just going to stand there and fire away. Axe has got his heart up as well. And Lion's still struggling to get that axe up.
Yeah, Lion might take a long time to get that axe up. It's great when a Lion does have an axe, but you know, his team's doing quite well at the moment now, and I don't know if he really needs it at this point. Oh, Tango calling easy breezy. Well, yeah, some might say so. Just a bit of a cheeky fella, him.
We've got the Lincoln Sphere on the Invoker as well. He's still got cheese, as well as the BKB and a Blink.
Blink, Lincoln's, Ages. Oh, look at this Abyssal Blade and an Assault Cuirass onto our Lifestealer. So he's getting pretty big at the moment.
Oh, back into Axe again.
Oh, here is going to be some action. Oh, man, and the Axe is building a Shiva's God, which is going to be amazing. Really just going to slow down that team on the side of Burrowed entities. Smoke. Smoke up, lads.
That armor is going to be insane.
Oh, it's going to be huge. Plus, Feed Me's got himself an AC as well, which is just giving such nice team aura. With the Shiva's God, this axe is going to be tanky as hell. He's already got plus 15 to his armor, so he's rocking 24 armor at the moment, which is huge. Oh, all Burrowed entities can do right now. Sit in the base, see what they can do high ground. Just praying that TBA make mistakes.
Borrowed entity, they're staying in their lane. Or in their base, rather. And I think they're just waiting for that initiation to happen.
Yeah, it's nice just to take the shrines so that they don't get backdoored while they're trying to push the tier 3 tower down. You know, Burrowed entities come from behind. Nice, shrine gets dropped. Even when you look at the 18k net worth lead on the side of TBA, Burrowed entities have still had a good game. You know, you can't say that TBA are just going to immediately win this. You know, they also pushed them down to the tier 3s, which is great. There is just one tier 2 left standing up here. But yeah, that net worth, I wouldn't say is really saying too much at the moment.
Borrowed entities, definitely, they impressed me quite a bit with this game number 2. They're doing very, very well, and they might even bring an upset and take out TBA.
Yeah, you know, coming off the big loss they had in the previous game, they really are doing well. And the resilience they're showing is great.
It's just like moments like these where there's like, there's nothing really happening. Yeah, just,
calm before the storm.
most definitely. I mean, borrowed entities are now lacking in so much golden experience that they're actually missing out on. But wow, quick jump there onto the Venge. But now look at this, quick. Venge and the Lion does go down. Those illusions are there. We do have a TBA that has retreated, and then Axe sitting on the sideline. He might even find the Wind Ranger, but quick blink away.
And that's a nice double kill for them on the side of Borrowed Entities, and they're just going to try run down mid, see if they can chip away at that tier 3 tower. And as we were saying, you know, TBA are rocking a 17k net worth lead, yet they're 2 down, and Borrowed Entities are going to be pushing their mid. Got a huge creep wave behind them, double range creep.
Ooh, He's going to find Sage, but look at that damage.
Oh, wow. Nice call. Oh, huge Cataclysm coming out from Invoker. Nice double kill from the Axe. And just like that, it's turned once again. Huge plays.
I mean, every time there's a team fight win from the side of TBA, they always behind their creeps. So they permanently have to come back, fetch the creeps, and then start pushing forward.
That's actually very true. But the Jar is out for 100 seconds, and she did buy back previously as well. So...
yeah, that's not a good position for her to be. Axe does have the Shiva's Guard as well.
Oh man, huge items, huge items.
Yeah, and Axe, he doesn't really care. He's just running in. Fatal Binds, that is the Golem being popped. Warlock standing a bit too close. Axe taking a hell of a lot of damage, but he's actually going to fall. We do have the Earth Spirit there as well. Nice little stun, as well as the Finger coming out there. We do have Wind Ranger trying to chase down Kill Switch, but he's going to take him down. Double kill going there to the Life Stealer. And the Lion trying his utmost to fight back. They do manage to get another a tornado into that little bit of ice wall. They do manage to get the racks though.
If I was the side of TBA, I would push straight now mid tier 4 towers and end it. This is kind of, you get very small windows of opportunities in Dota, and I would say this is it. They do have to push to end right now. Leave your side lane of Raxes and push mid.
You know, they are trying to get all of the Raxes down.
Are rocking to get mega creeps. There are 2 sets of Raxes down.
Yeah, they're definitely going for the mega creeps now. Spirit is there, does try to get a beautiful almost stun on a line with that does forced off. Tornado once again coming through. Borrowed Entities so much on the back foot. Beautiful silence coming in and swap from the Vengeful Spirit Meatball. And this is basically GG. And
GG is called.
TBA
taking the second game of the night.
Yeah, well, we definitely cannot take anything away from the side of Borrowed Entities. They played absolutely brilliantly.
No, the second game of theirs was much better. They had a sterling game.
Yeah, I do feel that this particular game was a lot more technical. Borrowed Entities took their time. They made clear decisions. But at the end of the day, TBA came out stronger, and they were teabagged by the Apes.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, teabagged by a bunch of apes. I wonder if TBA is sticking with that name for the rest of the season, going on to 2019 as well.
Yeah, just an interesting fact. TBA previously didn't have a name, so they used TBA basically for the what's the word calling for to be announced. So they didn't have a name before, so obviously they decided to keep the TBA. And then they decided to come up with this very unusual name. But yeah, big ups to them. They did very well. That is the end of the cast for us tonight. Muzz, thank you very much for joining me. For all those that watched online, thank you to you as well.
It's always a pleasure, Latre. Can't wait till the rest of this game's week in the Shadow Cup. It's so exciting to see these amateur teams showing us what they got, testing their mettle. and it's going to be awesome, awesome, awesome.
Most definitely. So we will keep you guys updated, and thank you very much for joining. We're just going to end up with a quick little outro. So do stay, enjoy, and we will see you guys tomorrow.